Taylor Thom with the bases loaded this year, 8 for 13. Texas fans are hoping for the bomb from Thom, a Thom bomb. First pitch, Thom out of here for a grand slam. A Thom bomb, grand slam style.
Well, she took a little break from knocking in Longhorns and hitting grand slams to join us here in studio. It is Taylor Thom. And Taylor, welcome to Longhorn Network. You haven't been here yet.
No, I haven't. This is my first time, and it's an amazing studio. I love it.
Well, you said you were a little nervous coming in here, and this is easy right here. We're just going to sit here and chit-chat. How are you nervous whenever you go up there and it seems like every time someone's on base, you knock them in?
I mean, that's just something I've been doing since I was 5 years old. I mean, I've never been in front of cameras like this and in a big-time studio. I mean, it's nerve-wracking.
Well, like hitting, you're already nailing it right now. Let's go to the Grand Slam because it was your 4th Grand Slam of the season, gave you guys a 6-0 lead, really gave you some separation against South Carolina. You're obviously good when ducks are on the ponds. And we hear Augie Garrido, Connie Clark say it's really hard when you see runners in front of you to not get too anxious. So for all the kids out there, what is your approach with the bases loaded?
Well, I mean, I just try not to think too much about it. I mean, I try to keep things simple and just stay within myself and just try to get a base hit. And I mean, I wouldn't be able to do all this without my teammates, so I just try to keep things simple.
Well, you definitely couldn't hit the grand slams without your teammates because they have to get on base, and sometimes you see some nice fastballs like you did against South Carolina. So grand slams are obviously your deal. Do you order the grand slam at Denny's?
No, sir, I do not. I actually order the chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh, do you really?
Every time.
Not bad, not bad. Let's talk a little bit about the Big 12 this year, because you're Big 12 freshman of the year, your freshman year. Sophomore year, a little bit of a dip.
Yes,
but then
sir.
this year in conference, really all year long, you just tore it up. 2 homers last year, 14 homers this year. What did you do with your swing in the offseason?
I mean, I didn't really change my swing up very much. I mean, last year I had some mental issues that I really tried to focus on a lot, and I think that's really been helpful to me. And I've just been working hard. Me and my teammates have all been working really hard, and I mean, I think the hard work is really just paying off.
What were those mental issues that you got over?
I guess confidence issues, and I also put a lot of pressure on myself last year, and I don't think that helps. And this year I just try to really just believe in myself and know that my teammates all have confidence in me and that I'm out there supposed to have fun, and that's what I'm doing again. Well,
it obviously shows you're having fun. It also shows that the team is having fun. We saw Bridget Washington make that catch and then nail Gabby right in the arm. You know, it's kind of indicative of the weekend. You guys are making highlight plays everywhere, but you're also having fun and smiling. Is this team a little different than the other 2 you've been on in terms of relaxing in the postseason?
I mean, every team I've been on this year, or since I've been here, have been great. But I mean, this year we just have a different feel about us. We have this calm confidence, which I think is really great, and we're not too cocky, and we're all very positive, and we just trust each other to get it done, and we love being around each other. And I think all those things together is just going to help us make 2 World Series this year.
We've also had great pitching, obviously, with Blair Luna. Blair got into a little bit of trouble in the South Carolina game, game number 3, loaded the bases with no outs in the 1st and 2nd inning. What was said at the mound?
Just to relax and just go at them. I mean, Blair's a great pitcher, and when she just stops thinking and just turns her brain off and just goes right at batters, I mean, she can sit anybody down. So she just needs to relax and just know that her defense has her back. That
seems to be the key. You just said that from sophomore year to junior year, you stopped thinking, and I mean, the results show this year, and obviously Blair's had a very good senior year as well.
I think with softball, when you just react instead of thinking about things, I mean, you're going to be more successful.
It's too quick to think. You got to react,
Exactly.
Right? Well, let's talk a little bit about the defense defensive play you made in one of those innings with the bases loaded. There was actually 1 out at this point, but you're still obviously trying to cut down runs. The defense altogether, with Bridget Washington before that, made some nice plays. Does it help to really kind of give Blair a little bit of an out? Because she's been so dominant. You guys kind of picked her up a little bit.
I mean, that's our job. I mean, Blair, sometimes playing behind Blair, I mean, she's amazing, but sometimes playing behind her, it gets a little boring.
I could think so.
She strikes everybody out, so we're just like, just chilling. But, I mean, we have to be ready and focused every play, and, I mean, she just needs to understand that we have her back and that we are going to come up in big situations when she does need her help.
I was watching both games against South Carolina, and I just kept on thinking, you guys are so in the moment. I mean, you're having fun, but you're also playing high-level ball, and it seemed as if you guys realized what was going on, and it didn't freak you out. Connie Clark said the same thing after the game. They were in the moment. What does that mean? Tell the fans what that means.
I mean, I think that just means, like, staying focused pitch to pitch. I mean, having a game plan every pitch and knowing what you're going to do and just being in the moment just, to me, means just being focused. I think that's what I would say.
It's hard to explain, because I've talked to coaches and players forever about this, and they go, it's kind of like when you say he or she has it, but you can't really describe it. But whatever it is, you guys are obviously doing it right now.
I think we have pretty much down to perfect almost.
Okay, so you got Florida State coming in this weekend. You need 2 wins to get to the Women's College World Series for the first time since 2006. What's the key this weekend?
Oh, I think just continuing to put it all together. I mean, our offense was amazing last weekend. Blair did great last weekend, as well as Kim Bruins, and then our defense was amazing. So I think we just need to keep putting all those things together.
And not think, right?
Exactly.
So you have to win those 2 games against Florida State to get there for the first time since 2006. Now, you're a junior, so you've obviously had a couple times, lost in the regional your freshman year, super regional last year. What's the biggest difference between those 2 teams and this year's club?
I think our senior captains, and Bridget Washington also, I mean, I think they've been amazing this year. I mean, we've had great captains in the past, but the attitudes of our captains this year is just, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It's just amazing. I think it's definitely transferring to the whole team, and we just all been working hard, and we all have great trust in each other and just great camaraderie, I'd say.
Well, Taylor, I told you this before the show, that you are turning into my Billy Bates. You're one of my favorite players for the Texas softball team. You were like, I don't know who Billy Bates is. Trust me, it is a compliment. You guys keep up the good work. We're looking forward to this weekend.
Well, thank you so much. I love being out here.
It was fun, wasn't it?
It was.
And it
I
was
enjoyed
easy.
it. It wasn't that bad.
No, it's not that bad.